everybody, it's me, Christian, and I'm here today with my good friend Justin, and we're doing a reaction to Season 1, Episode 3 of Game of
Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
We actually okay, that was a mix-up. I was not expecting that. Wow, okay. Good job.
Yay.
Congratulate Christian there. Okay. So, taking the host privileges back now.
Okay.
We're going to be talking about a recap. So, it's actually been 2 weeks since we recorded the last episode, so things might not be totally fresh. We kind of covered a little bit before we filmed, just to kind of refresh his memory.
To make sure.
But, so, we didn't really go too in-depth, so let's recap now. What happened on the last episode of Game of Thrones?
I remember, like, very little things. I remember that it was two families got basically split up into 3 different pathways. I'm just gonna have one in the middle, but 3 different.
I got you, bro.
3 different pathways, and it was Ned and his daughters.
Yep.
They went one way with Bob.
Bob the King.
Bob the King.
He calls Robert Bob, by the way.
Yeah, Bob the King. So they went there.
And which direction did they go?
Oh, I don't know.
Northwest, west. What's west? Northwest, east, or south?
I'm gonna guess east.
No.
They went to the west.
No.
They went to the north.
No.
They went to the gosh dang south. Everyone that I didn't pick, they went south.
Yeah, they went south. So I'll show you. Probably, I'll have a separate video for when I show you the map. But Westeros, pretty much where they're at. They're in the north.
Mm-hmm.
And then the capital is like farther south. I'm trying to think. It's not the farthest place south, but it's pretty far south. And so it takes them about a month to get there. That's how long it is. And keep in mind, there's no cars. It's just horses, pretty much. But yeah, it takes them about a month to get south.
All right.
That's how far south they are.
Okay.
So that's one family.
Well, no.
Or I mean, one direction. That's what I meant. One direction.
Yeah,
one dog.
Jesus. Anyway.
That is not one direction. No.
Ned and his daughters went that way with the king, and I know that the younger daughter pushed her dog away to run away.
Yeah.
Because he bit
the prince.
Joffrey?
Yeah.
I actually remembered a name.
Wow. And you didn't like that kid.
Nope. He sucks. Anyway, yeah, bit Joffrey, had to get him away.
Yeah.
So she pushed that dog away, and then the queen, Twincest Queen, blamed...
What's her name?
Starts with a V, I think.
Nope,
then I'm wrong.
Cersei. Cersei's her name.
That's a cool name.
That is a cool name. I do like that name.
Anyway, she blamed the older girl's dog.
Well, she didn't necessarily blame it. It was just like they couldn't find the little dog, but the younger sister's dog, which is named Arya. They couldn't find Arya's dog, so they said the queen wanted any dog to be killed anyway. Oh, sorry, we call them dogs. I know they're wolves, but they look like dogs right now. Anyway, so she wanted some sort of revenge for what happened to her son's arm. So she went after I almost called her Sophie, that's the actress's name. Sansa's Wolf. So yeah. Wolf.
I remember Wolf from now on, I guess.
Yeah, we had a comment being like, why do you call them dogs? They're wolves.
I'm sorry, I'm not allowed to read the comment section.
Nope. Banned.
Anyway, and then we'll go on to the next one. Let's see, which one?
So you had them going south, and you explained what happened south.
Yep.
So then there were 2 other splits.
So the other one is with the Bastard. The Bastard, okay, I don't know which way they went. They probably went east.
So they went to the wall.
Yeah.
And
I know where they went.
Let me explain. So let's try and work through this. They went to the wall.
Yep.
The wall is really, really cold and made of complete ice.
North.
Yes. North. You got it.
They went north.
They went north.
So the Bastard went with his uncle.
What's the bastard's name? He's your second favorite character.
I don't know his name.
Starts with a J.
James.
No.
Jacob.
Ends with an N.
Jonathan.
Oh, close. Forget the Uffin.
John.
Yeah, John. That's his name, John.
Anyway, he went there also with the imp.
Yep.
To become from something.
It's called being part of the Night's Watch.
He's gonna be goth.
He's gonna be goth, yeah. Wear all black.
It's called the Night's Watch?
Yeah,
Okay.
and pretty much their whole thing is protecting the wall from what's beyond it. Which, at this point, they don't know about the White Walkers yet. You know, the crazy
things you said.
ice zombie things.
Episode 1.
Yeah, but they don't know about that yet. So mainly what they're protecting it from is there's a bunch of tribes up north that try and come down and ransack the cities beneath, or on the other side of the wall. So what they're there is to stop them. To stop those people from coming beyond the wall and murdering people and taking their food.
Then that happened. And then the last family,
Pet part, yeah.
or part, pathway, stayed where they were at.
Mm-hmm.
And it was Ned's wife,
Yep.
the youngest son, Bran.
Well, second youngest son.
Second youngest son.
Because there's the 6-year-old.
There's a 6-year-old that I don't know anything about.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think it's the oldest
Yep.
son, which I don't remember the name of.
Pretty much all of her boys stayed
Yeah.
in Winterfell.
Besides the bastard.
Yep.
The one she
But-
didn't like anyway.
Yeah, because that's not her kid.
I think that's all I'm aware
Do you
of.
remember what happened on Winterfell? Remember something crazy happened. Had to do with the dagger.
Yeah.
And
the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fight happened, and she's ready to go and tell. I think she's ready to go where Ned's at. And go tell,
Yeah, she's
go tell,
planning on.
go tell Ned that she thinks that Bran was pushed and
Yeah.
something's fishy.
Yep.
Wait. This is the episode though that episode 2 is when he woke up at the very end.
Oh, he
my
just
god.
woke up.
Oh my god.
You just realized.
I did. I was just like, cause holy shit.
Things are gonna go crazy.
That's how I felt at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
I was just like,
Oh my god, things are about to go down. And so that's pretty much what there were. Like, you covered almost all the storylines, and then there was one last storyline with Viserys and Daenerys.
the fact that she's
Targaryens.
trying to take dominance.
Yeah. That's pretty much the entire story of that episode.
Yeah.
Was getting it on. Yeah. So I think that covers everything. Yeah. So like I said, it's been a couple weeks, so this was really helpful for us to give them a refresher, and we'll begin now.
Yeah, this is in a new location.
Yeah.
There'll probably be multiple locations.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that.
Yeah, that we'll be doing that.
Yeah, we'll be going to. It's just whatever location works with us at the time. So
So yeah.
you'll be seeing different backdrops.
If you have a favorite location, though, you can just let us know.
Yeah, let us know. if
Well,
you
let
have-
him know, because
Yeah.
I can't look at the comment section.
Let me know your favorite location, and we'll try and record there more often than not, but that might not always work out. Alright, back to the show.
It's just the intro. There's
Yeah.
the ball.
Yep.
I'm learning.
And you can tell that's very far north. Like I said, one of these
That
days.
is a big
Wa-
ladder.
Once you get to... That's an elevator.
Oh.
A ladder would take you days. Once you get to learn where everything is, then I'll show you the map so you can get an idea where, like, once you know the locations,
So
I'll show
that's
you the
where
map.
Viserys and the other.
This is where Viserys.
Yep.
Yep. So they're across the ocean.
Yep.
See, that's Westeros on the other side right there. On the left, yeah.
So what is this thing they're showing?
What do you
Is that
mean?
supposed to be a sword or something? That's metal or?
Oh, this. You'll find out later.
Okay.
That's actually a part of the show.
That's cool.
Yeah. So they made it. They made it to the capital. So this is our first look in the capital.
So they stopped in a town then or something? Huh?
Yeah, they made stops along the way just so they could rest on this one.
Okay. So this is actually where the king's like place
Yep.
is.
This is the capital.
Welcome, Lord Stark. Grand Maester Pycelle has called a meeting of the small council. The honour of your presence is requested.
Get the girls settled in. I'll be back in time for supper. Jory, you go with them.
Yes, my lord. If you'd like to change into something more appropriate.
There you go.
No ghosts. It's more appropriate. He's the imp. So he lost the dagger to the imp.
Oh yeah, didn't he
If
have
I
it
were a
on?
real sword, you'd be dead.
I don't know.
Lord Snow here grew up in the castle, spitting down on the likes of you. Pip, do you think Ned Stark's bastard bleeds like the rest of us?
They don't like that. Oh no, they're just trying to get to John, aren't
Yeah. Watch John here. Yeah, damn right.
Next!
they? Next, what?
Next!
He made it.
Took on 2 of them.
Well, Lord Snow, it appears you're the least useless person here. Go clean yourselves up. There's only so much I can stomach in a day.
Charming man.
I don't need him to be charming. I need him to turn this bunch of thieves and runaways into men of the Night's Watch.
And how's that going, Commander Mormont?
Slowly.
He's the leader of the Night's Watch.
A raven came
Jesus.
for Ned Stark's son.
He has the dagger.
Good news or bad?
He doesn't have the dagger right
Both.
now, but
But yeah, why did he bring her to a warehouse?
because that's
I know,
his
bastard.
own. He owns them.
It's an improvement. Throw you over the wall. I wonder how long it'd take you to Hex.
I wonder if they'd find you before the wolves did.
What you looking at, Halfman?
I'm looking at you. Yes. You've got an interesting face. Very distinctive faces. All of you.
What do you care about our faces?
It's just, I think they would look marvellous decorating spikes in King's Landing. Perhaps I'll write to my sister, the Queen, about it.
We'll talk later, Lord Snow. Everybody knew what this place was, but no one told me. No one but you. My father knew, and he left me to rot at the wall all the same.
Gren's father left him too, outside a farmhouse when he was 3. Pip was caught stealing a wheel of cheese his little sister hadn't eaten in 3 days. He was given a choice, his right hand or the wall. I've been asking the Lord Commander about them. Fascinating story.
Wait, he lost his
They
hand.
hate me because I'm better
No,
than
he
they
was
are.
given the
But
choice. I haven't
none of
lost
them
his
were
hand.
trained by
but
master
Oh,
arms
and he
like
chose to
yours.
go to the
So
law.
wrong.
I don't imagine any of them have ever held a real sword before they came here. Oh. Your brother Bran has woken up. The mere suggestion that the...
You give commands to me. To me. You do not command the dragon. I am Lord of the 7 Kingdoms. I don't take orders from savages or their sluts. Do you hear me?
Rakaro asked if you want him dead, Khaleesi.
No!
Rakaro said you should take ear to teach respect.
Please, please don't hurt him. Tell him I don't want my brother harmed.
Khaleesi was Salome Menem Asisa.
Woman! Kill these Dothraki dogs! I am your king!
Ain't shit.
Shall we return to the Khalasar, Khaleesi?
He's one of your least liked characters, if you remember.
Yeah, now he's acting like mother of a bitch.
You walk.
That's what you get. his horse.
Yep. So yeah.
Athjaka.
Athjahaka.
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 Yes, Khaleesi.
Jahakar. Can you say it? Try.
What are you doing?
When was
Wait,
last
hold
time
up,
you
hold
beat
up.
Khaleesi?
Oh.
Yeah, hold up. Give me a
Change
second.
Khaleesi. Me ashasava vesufun.
Oh no, is she?
For a man on horseback,
Jahaka.
curved blade is a good thing.
Jahaka.
Easy to handle.
He's just walking. How do you know where to put the sword? That's
Practice.
dope. Yeah,
Practice.
that's cool. She swung and he just
Not even looking.
and disarmed her.
Yep. I guess she caught it this time.
Dead? Oh. Dead. Very dead.
Very dead. What's wrong with him?
Ned's having PTSD from war. Alright, that's the end of the episode.
I was wondering why I was hearing cling noises. I was like, I thought those were wood.
So, before we do anything, I feel like I need to explain some stuff that happened there. So I first thing would be Captain and the person in charge of treasure, the dude who said he owned the African. So he, his name is Peter, but everyone's Peter.
What?
Littlefinger, he's very small, and he comes from Bristol, so anyway, that's not my name. But Littlefinger, he used to, when he was little, he got to live with Captain and her family for a while, and I was there, he ended up falling Captain. But Captain was betrothed to Ned Stark, actually, right? And so Ned Stark, and so Peter challenged Ned Stark to go over and marry her, right? But he lost Andy. Peter Littlefinger. So what? So Littlefinger, he was going to be killed by Ned Stark, which is brings him back. But so Brandon was about to kill Littlefinger, but then Captain stopped him and saved his life. Now, later on, just before War that King Aerys the last king, he lost the War What he did was he called Ned's brother Brandon and his father down to the capital, and what he did is he tied the king tied, I believe, I can't see but he tied Ned's brother by the throat to a pole or something, and then set his father on fire, and the sword just out of reach of the brother. So Brandon, the brother, saw his father on fire and was trying to reach the sword, but because he was trying to sword his sword himself, he ended up choking himself to death. And the father ended up alive. That's cool. Yep. So that's what happened to Ned's father and brother. And later on, during the feud between what happened was just before Robert and Ned took the capital, Jaime, the princess brother, ended up killing the old king back. And he was trying to attack the old king. He was a king, sorry.
So how come he didn't kill him?
He probably actually could, but yeah, but plus Robert and Ned would have been important. But so yeah, Jaime ended up killing the king and gave the throne to Robert. And yeah, so that's why I think that way happened. And so I think that's really all you need to know about the backups. Now for questions.
All I know is that there was somebody I said who's the uncle. He's dying.
You think the uncle's dying?
Yeah.
Well, these are hypotheses or the predictions, so that's for later. But first of all, like I said at the beginning or at the end of each episode, I'm gonna ask you this: who would you rather be king so far between the two, Robert or Viserys?
Rob. Wait, which one's Viserys? The one that I hate.
Yeah,
Rob.
the brother, the brother of
Rob.
Danny.
It'll be Rob forever. No, I probably won't. But I don't ever see myself picking Viserys to
As
be
being the king.
The king.
But so you definitely want Robert
to be the king. I want Ned to be the king.
But he can't right now.
In a fantasy world.
He's not trying to be in a fantasy. This is a fantasy world.
Well, in a fantasy world.
In a fantasy world based on the fantasy world.
Yes.
Also known as fan fiction.
Ned needs to be king.
But no, so you're still for Robert.
Yes.
Okay. What was it next? Okay, so how do you feel? You don't really know about them too much, but how do you feel about Littlefinger? He's a new character introduced.
That's a good question. Honestly, he's neutral ground.
You don't know about him much yet?
No, I'm not gonna put him in the favorites or non-favorites.
Okay.
But I think it's weird that he's still in love with Cat, I guess.
Do you think that'll have any play in the future? Do you think he'll?
Maybe, but for a while or right now, no.
No. Okay. And then I'm trying to think. Did we have any new characters introduced? I don't think so. I mean, Not anybody that you really got to know of.
I don't think. Well, the at the end, the guy sword fight.
Oh yeah.
He's
How'd you
funny.
like that little fight?
He's funny.
You liked him?
He's funny.
Okay.
He could be tied with everybody else in the
And
dating
third.
show for third.
Alright, so speaking of that, has your thing changed? Is Ned still your favorite?
Yes.
Is Jon still your second favorite?
Yes.
Is Tyrion and everybody else still your third favorite?
Yes.
Is Robert still
Well,
your
I'm
third
hold up.
favorite?
I'm adding the sword dude though. into
Okay,
my
Syrio.
favorite
You liked
too.
him?
And Arya is in the third favorite.
Arya. Okay. So pretty much everybody. How did you feel about Sansa?
Who?
Sansa. The older daughter.
I don't know.
You're still unsure about her.
I think she's neutral.
You're still neutral on her. What about Bran? How did you feel about that? He's no longer able to walk. He'll be paralyzed.
Well,
And he can't remember anything. So that kind of ruined your whole thing about him telling his older
I
brother.
wanted him to say something.
But he can't. He can't remember. Why do you think he can't remember? Do you think it's just a concussion? Do you think he'll eventually remember? What do you think is going to happen?
He'll eventually remember.
How long do you think it'll take?
I have no clue.
Do you think it'll happen this season?
Yeah. Well.
I mean, it's kind of hard. You don't know. You haven't even seen a full season yet, so it's kind of hard to tell how long these seasons last and what actually happens with them.
I'm gonna say yes.
Yes.
I can't believe he's not gonna walk ever though.
You don't think he's ever gonna walk? I mean, it was pretty much confirmed that he's never gonna
Yeah.
walk. How'd you like that story that nanny told him?
That was weird.
That was weird. Now, that's actually a story that people tell about the past. Like, there was one time where winter lasted centuries, and one single night lasted a generation, so about 100 years, just for one night.
Jesus Christ.
And it was during the winter, so it was like the coldest time in history. But yeah, so that's crazy. I would hate that if that happened. Well, actually, I kind of like the winter, but I'm not sure if I'd like it to be night all the time. So yeah, any predictions?
Just the one.
Just the one. You think Benjen's gonna die, which is the uncle's name.
Yes.
What do you think is gonna happen in King's Landing? So the capital. Do you think can you foresee anything happening right there?
Some weirdness between Joffrey and the Queen. There's gonna be some betrayals.
How'd you feel about that little speech that Joffrey's mom, the Queen, gave to him? Like about how the world will be what you make it. You can do anything you want.
I mean, that's America.
That's America.
Pretty much,
I mean,
for the most part. But
well, if you're a king, it's a lot different than just being free.
Yeah.
You can do anything.
So no. Dumb.
Is Joffrey? Oh, yeah, we didn't cover that. Your least favorites. Is the Queen still your least favorite?
Yes.
Yes. Is Jaime still your second least favorite?
Yes. Tied with Joffrey.
Oh, so Joffrey moved up to your second.
Yes.
Wow, you hate Joffrey now.
Joffrey, no.
And Viserys, is he still your third least favorite?
Joffrey. I don't even know if I have a third least favorite.
Oh, the white-haired dude?
He can move up too to second. Tied.
Oh, so you... So, here's how it went. So far, in the first episode, you only had one hated person, and that was Viserys. Dany's brother.
I think so.
And then, in the second episode, he moved down from first hated, and only hated, to third place.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Cersei took first, and Jaime took second, and then Joffrey joined him. And now, in the third episode, everybody who was in third, Joffrey and Viserys, moved up to second with Jaime, and there's no more third.
Yeah, I don't know if I have a third.
You don't know if you have a third?
How about the three that picked on Jon can just be in third, even though they're probably not important?
What?
The three that picked on Jon.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Although at the end, he was kind of helping them, but yeah. Yeah. Oh, how'd you think about Jon being able to kick all their asses?
That was cool.
That was cool. Oh, what do you think about Tyrion? Do you think he did it?
Ooh, that's a good one.
I want a clear-cut answer. Do you think he did it? Yes or no? Do you think he tried to kill Bran?
No, I don't think he cares enough to kill Bran.
You don't think he did it?
No, whether or not he knows that his brother and sister are doing it, I guess.
You don't know?
No, whether or not he does know.
Oh, okay.
He
So
probably
you think,
doesn't care.
Okay. So you think maybe he does know, maybe he doesn't, but either way, he wouldn't have done it?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we'll find out if that's true. Huh?
I think it's a setup.
You think it's a setup?
Yeah.
Who do you think's setting him up?
Probably the queen, honestly.
Queen setting him up. Alright. So
Any other things?
no, I think that's about it. So I think we'll leave it here. Yeah, sorry, it's like 4 or 5 in the morning, so we're pretty
It's
tired.
6 in the morning.
6 in the morning now. We started about 5, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've been up all day. So I'm sorry if this was more chill than the last episodes. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next episode. Adios.